Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Moon Mama podcast. I'm getting a moment to myself right now. I just went to a mindful motherhood meetup here in Santa Clarita, and I got home still feeling a little shaky. I've been feeling this call to meet with other moms and also just be in this mom world, but the mindful part of it as a woman also just taking care of herself and finding the balance between having 2 kids and a husband and a home, and also making sure to take that self-care for myself, because I notice when I don't get it as often, I'm more grouchy. It's like I snap more. I just feel like I can't handle a lot. And I really noticed today when I went to the meetup, it was like at a nature center, trails, but we sat on the ground near the picnic tables. But there's like flies everywhere, and I'm sitting there with Luna. I brought Luna, and this was a big deal for me to actually go out and go to a group event. I haven't been doing that lately, so I guess I feel scared, just like a little out of place. Not, there's a sense of like, I don't know who I am anymore. Where do I fit in? Who are the right people to be around? I know I love spirituality, and that's something I'm very called to talk about and share and find other people to talk to about it, especially like the moon cycles and being a woman and having babies and being a mindful mom, especially someone who follows her cycle, because I'm always about the cycle. And what I've realized right now, because we're in this dark of the moon period, new moon is in literally 2 days, not even like a day and a half, the new moon in Virgo. And I'm always following the moon, and I notice sometimes if I get off for a few days and I don't know where we're at with the moon, like, oh, what sign is the moon in? What's going on? When's the new or full moon? Sometimes if I take a few days of not really paying attention and then I finally look, I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder I was feeling all this. Like, this is just so on point. This is that energy. And I've been doing this for the last 7-8 years, following the moon phases that it's in and following my cycle. So I'm very, very in sync with it. So it's funny that I'm in this postpartum period right now, and I don't have like a real period. It's just it's still coming back. It's regulating. I'm exclusively breastfeeding, so I'm watching. I'm in this period of watching my moods, my cycles, my body feelings, the physical things and changes that are going through my body each day, and documenting it. That's the only thing I really can do right now. I have bled off and on since the beginning. And there's been a couple times I'm like, oh my gosh, I think that's my period, but then I don't think it is. So I'm just watching. I'm in this observation period of the postpartum journey, and that's all you can really do postpartum, is just be really aware and watch what is going on with your body, your moods, and paying attention to the phases of the actual moon, because so much of it you're going to be in sync, or you're going to have your own moon cycle without the bleeding. So that's kind of what happened to me since having Soul, honestly, since pregnancy. And then with this pregnancy, also with Luna, it's very same kind of, it's been the same. It's almost like I am still having my periods without the bleed, like I just said. So for instance, I would bleed every new moon, and then when I got pregnant, I would still feel those same feelings, those same physical things, even a little bit, but it was just very, very different internally. I'm getting a little bit interrupted by my son right now. I don't know what he's doing, but he is throwing things around. Or I don't know. It's very loud. It's kind of freaking me out. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be real on this podcast. It's kind of freaking me out. I'm getting some alone time in the room to paint my nails, have some self-care, and just kind of reset. I told my family, I told Fabian, I was like, I'll come out a new person. Let me just go take care of this. I really need to take care of my toes and my fingers. It's taken me a week to paint my nails. And so this is what I wanted to talk about literally in this moment, how I'm feeling, because it's that dark moon energy. I closed my eyes for a bit and I'm realizing, oh my gosh, I have this anger, the way, I'm reflecting on the way I have been talking to Fabian a little bit lately, and I don't really like it. I don't like my attitude. I've been having an attitude. I've just been dealing with just frustration of not having enough me time. And it's like built up too since having Soul. My routine and my rituals and all that kind of stuff has changed so much. So this is why I want to talk about the moon cycle and periods and stuff, because so much of it is like, this is that phase that I'm in right now. I'm in that phase of, oh, we're in the reflection. Ooh, it's making me sad. I feel this type of way. That my emotions are really heightened. Crying about every little thing. So I feel this dark of the moon part, that it's like the luteal phase of your menstrual cycle, where you're at that end and it's like a decline. So I feel that peak of the decline, where it's like, there's a new day coming, there's a new feeling emerging through a new beginning. And it's funny because today at the Mindful Motherhood group, we were talking about the metamorphosis of a butterfly. And I'm like, that is us. And sometimes we're in our cocoon phase, where we're just in the dark, in the black, and we're senseless, and we're just kind of going without this reflection. And then when we do get that chance to reflect, we're like, whoa, I want to become a new person. I want to transform. I want to change. I want to be a better wife. I want to be a better mom. I want to be a better mom. I do. I want to do more for my kids. I want to have more confidence to take them out on my own and not feel like I can't do these things. Because reality is I can. And when you sometimes just need to do things just to do them instead of overthink. And I have a tendency to overthink. And I could be thinking for days about things. And they can really stop me from doing what I want to do. So it's so important for me to actually just get up and go and not overthink and be scared. So there's quite a few things I've been holding back on because of this, like starting the moon circles and singing in public, finding more shows, teaching music lessons out in the town, promoting my hair business services, just so many different things. Teaching my dance yoga class, finding a studio. There's so many things I've been overthinking that are stopping me from doing all these things I want to do. So a lot of times it is just get up and go. And also, it's just also part of the cycle. Right now, I'm in the dark of the moon. I'm in this place of finding my shadows, really working through the ego, because that's kind of what happens in your dark of the moon period, your luteal phase. You start to feel crummy. You start to feel like down on yourself or down on everybody else. Things don't feel settled because there's this new change coming about. There's a new beginning. There's transformation occurring within you. So that's what this is about. We have moons. Our moon cycle is so on point. No matter what in life, even just the phases of the moon. It is the phases of the moon. So if we can tune into that and really follow where we're at universally, it can really provide a lot of insight and explanation to why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and just give you a little bit more sense of peace with it, to know that it's okay to feel these things. It's a phase. Time will pass, and it's perfect. That is it. It's perfection. That is the quantum field. That is our growing. That is our learning. We have a choice point in every single moment to do a new thing, feel a certain way, think a new thing, say a certain thing. So it's up to us at the end of the day. And even for today, I have quite the list of things to do. I've had quite the list of things to do for so long. I mean, since getting pregnant with Soul, since quarantine, literally, COVID days. I feel like honestly that was probably the point of time that really felt like, oh my gosh, there's so many things to do, new things, right? And the list started piling on because we got all this new inspiration. I got so much inspiration during COVID. I know it was a hard time for a lot of people, and that was a lot of people's dark days. For me, there was a lot of light during that time. I came up with new things. I was like really happy to be at home for a while. I felt like I was go, busy, running around the city, New York City, just working. And then dealing with relationship issues that I felt like quarantine came and it was almost like a saving grace for me, at least. And so many things came to surface and so many light was shed on things I had no idea. My belief systems were really challenged a lot. So a new me arose after that period, and I've created all these intentions and inspirations, and then I ended up coming back to California and reuniting with Fabian, and we ended up having a whole relationship that led to getting pregnant with Soul and making a family and getting married and coming together. And I've had this laundry list, to-do list, so long of things and dreams and intentions that are just things keep getting added to it. And I have to just flow. And I'm in a period of time in my life. And that's kind of the bigger picture of this whole conversation, is that there is phases and seasons in our life. And they can be periods of time for years. They can last years. And I think being a mom is that is a period of time. There's you're in your Empress era, I like to call it. That's like your fertility, your goddess era, your momhood, your wanting babies, ovulation, the summery energy that changes you so much. And it's so beautiful. It just gets even more and more beautiful. And whether you're a mom or not, it doesn't matter. We have these phases, we have these seasons and periods of time in our life that we have to just be okay with and be at peace with. And that's something to ask yourself every day. That's what I've been doing, is can I be at peace with the choices I'm making and the choices I have made? Because that stuff comes up, and it will continue to come up more and more, so that it can work. You can work through it, so you can heal with it. For me, it's these cycles. It's right now, the dark of the moon. That's when all these things come to light, and I'm like, oh my goodness, ouch. And then period's gonna come, new moon's gonna come, and boom, let's get to it. Let's do this. Sometimes you just need to look at the mess around you and just be okay with it. Just sit in it, be in the peace with it. If you gotta keep crying, cry all day. If you got to take naps and just let certain things be, sleep, So dark of the moon energy, it can definitely feel heavy. It can definitely feel like a lot, but it's good for you. And know it's part of the growth. It's part of the process. And in tune, you turn into this beautiful butterfly. So I'm glad I went to that Mindful Motherhood event this morning. And now I'm like, okay, I got these things to do. I gotta go wash the car. I would love to go wash the car. I would love to go take care of the laundry that's in the car so that can be fresh. Am I gonna do it? I don't know. I just know that I hear Soul right now, and I'm feeling a type of way about Fabian having to be alone with the kids. Like, it makes me feel bad. So I gotta work through that. Luna, I feel bad that I haven't spent enough time with her. But then again, I took her this morning. We had a really beautiful time together. And I just got to trust that they're going to be okay with my husband, and that he's going to be okay with it too. Sometimes we can just think a lot and get down on ourselves about these little thoughts. And it's okay. So I'm going to just sit with it. take some time to breathe out, breathe in, and out, and just kind of work through these feelings. So for you guys listening today, whenever you do listen to this, just know that it's okay to feel and be in the phase that you're in. And I offer you to watch the moon and kind of see where it's at, and how, if it can relate at all to where you're at today, what you're feeling today. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. We'll talk next time. Bye.